Hi, I'm Sarah from Culver Family Farms, and today I'm going to show you how to make my dad's stuffing for Thanksgiving. You're going to need bread cubes, cornbread cubes, apples, crimini mushrooms, an onion, sage right from our own greenhouse, sausage from Sickler Circle V Farm, and lots of butter. So first you're going to small dice the onion and the crimini mushroom, and then you're going to saute them separately, and you're going to do a similar thing for the apples and everything else. All right, once you have your 3 pints of crimini minced and your 1 yellow onion minced, you're gonna move on to your apples. So I have this handy dandy device, which makes it a lot easier, but basically you're gonna need this diced too, so it's gonna need to be cored and peeled. So you need just 4 apples for this, and then after you have them all peeled and cored, you're gonna dice them. Once you have everything all chopped up, you need to start a pot in the back with 3 sticks of butter and a quart of chicken stock, and that's gonna go into your stuffing. I stab the back of the box because it lets in air so it flows a little easier and doesn't splash as much. And you want that to be hot, but you don't want it to be simmering. And then with a little butter in the pan, you're gonna add in your yellow onion first. Hear the nice sizzle. Now with everything that you saute, you're gonna add in a little bit of sage. I'm adding a little bit of oil to this, just because it wasn't quite enough butter. Now that our onion is all sauteed, I'm going to add it to a big bowl, and then I'm going to add a little more butter to the pan and get working on the mushrooms. Right, and when you add in your mushrooms, you're just, again, going to add a little bit of sage into that, get everything infused with that flavor. Now this seems like a lot, but mushrooms will cook down pretty far. Okay, once you have your mushrooms all sauteed, just add them to the same pot that you have your onions in. Now you're gonna do your apples. Same thing, just add some butter to the pan, get that melted, then you're gonna add in your apples. Then again, you're just gonna add in a little bit more sage. When your apples are all ready, just add them to the same bowl that you have the onions and mushrooms in. Make sure you really scoop it all out of there. So it likes to stick a little bit more than the other ones. And just give that a quick stir. The last thing you're gonna cook before you put all your stuffing together is your sausage. So you just need 1 pound of that. I'm using breakfast sausage, and again, I'm gonna add in what's left of our sage. Once you have your sausage all cooked, we're gonna add it into the same bowl of the apples and the mushrooms and the onion and get that all stirred up. Then we're almost ready for the last steps. It's already starting to smell like stuffing. Once all of that's mixed together, you're gonna take a big casserole dish. You're gonna start by putting in your bread cubes. I have about a loaf that I just cut up and I put in an oven to dry out with a little salt, pepper, and garlic powder on them for flavor. Then you're gonna add in, I'm gonna say about half of this mixture, just so it's easier to stir. If you have a really big pot or bowl, it's also easier to do it in that, but this is the biggest thing I have right now. Now add the rest of it. Then you're gonna add your cornbread. My dish is starting to get a little full. It's almost ready now. Just give your stock a quick stir to get the butter and stock together. And then you're gonna pour that over your stuffing. Then the last thing you're gonna do is cut up 1 stick of butter and dot the top. And just even those out and push them in a little bit so you can still close the lid. All right, your stuffing's all ready for the oven now. Just put it in at 350 for about half an hour. All right, after about half an hour, you're gonna pull your stuffing out of the oven, and there you have it. Super tasty stuffing for Thanksgiving. Thanks for watching and cooking dinner with me. For more on all of our tasty products, you can check out our website, culverfamilyfarms.com.